We seen it all as kids in broad daylight. People shot in front of other little kids playing jump rope, hopscotch. Drive-by shooter can come by and just shoot everybody, kids and everything.
Tommie Scott grew up among gang violence, drugs, and poverty in the projects of South Central Los Angeles. His father was in and out of prison throughout his childhood, so Tommie found other men to look up to and joined a neighborhood gang.
The drug dealers, the gang members, you know, they had the jewelry, they had the cars, they had, you know, the girls, they had everything, you know. And I said, you know, that looks like a way out. I'm part of something, I have something to defend, I can get respect, I can get love. It's like a little family.
As Tommie grew up, his responsibilities in the gang grew with him.
Whatever I can do for my neighborhood to show them that, hey, y'all, you know, I got your back, selling drugs for them, doing drive-bys for them. Everybody outside of our neighborhood hates us, so we're gonna hate them back. So I became an enforcer, shooting at anybody who came into our neighborhood that wasn't supposed to be there, jumping other people in, beating people up that wasn't supposed to be in our neighborhood, in my neighborhood.
Gang violence claimed the lives of several of Tommie's friends and family.
As my friends start dying off, being killed in different things, I became numb to death. I had no emotion. It was like a deadness, you know, it was like a void. I didn't care about nothing. I just had a total hatred for anybody outside of my race, anybody outside of my gang. That rage that I had, a lot of us had that rage, a lot of us, and we just flared each other's rage. We sit around, nothing to do, getting drunk and loaded, and then, hey, let's go rob somebody. We didn't think twice about it.
Just like his father, Tommie spent years in jail and prison.
I was this big bad kid coming in, but then when I was stuck behind that door, I just knew that it was just me. It was only me now. The fear sets in, the loneliness, the helplessness. Nobody can help you. If you show weakness, you won't last that long.
His involvement in gang fights and race riots led to extended times in solitary confinement.
It's dark. You can probably shower once a week. You can't move. I'm a human being and I'm sitting in a cage where I can't function. I really was losing my mind. I started getting suicidal. I started thinking of not living no more. I was like, if there's a God, if there's something, you need to come. You need to come and do something now.
The next day, Tommie says he felt compelled to go to the prison chapel service.
For some reason, I just couldn't sit still on my bed. I had to get up. Something was saying, go, just go. And he was talking about how God can forgive us no matter what we've done. And I'm thinking like, he must don't know what I did, you know? He must don't know the lives I destroyed. You know, the families I've torn up.
At the end of the message, Tommie prayed with the pastor and asked God to forgive his sins.
It was like my heart was torn out and like another heart was put in, you know? It was joy, it was peace, it was forgiveness. I mean, I knew for a fact that I was saved. There was no questions at all. I knew that I was forgiven of everything I did at that moment. Spiritually, I knew I was clean. I never thought that I can feel the peace. I never thought I can feel the joy. I never thought that I can feel just a forgiveness from the inside.
He began sharing what happened to him with anyone who would listen.
I was talking to skinheads, I was talking to enemies, I was talking to everybody that I could. I just knew what Christ had done for me.
Tommie is free today and continues to tell people that it was Jesus who changed his life and forgave him of all the wrongs he had ever done.
If he can give me eternal life and God can reach down and touch me, I know for a fact that he's gonna give everybody the opportunity to surrender their lives in their lifetime. I want everybody else to experience the love of Christ like I have. Without Christ, I have nothing. And the life I live now is totally surrendered to him.